the change that we want. What is our plan of action? Well, I've got just minutes to tell you why I'm up here and why this is one of the most important rallies you'll ever go to. Because on this day, you will be inspired, and on this day, you will start making a difference. There is a movement stirring. Can you feel it? It is all around you. People coming together from every corner of the world, taking a stand against one of the biggest in influence of corporate greed and corruption, Monsanto. Every day that we don't do something, Monsanto and other corporations get stronger, and the harder will be to fix the problems they cause. They are getting out of control, and something has to be done. Maybe one day, your children, your grandchildren will ask you, why did you do nothing? Why did you not stand up and allow big businesses to own and control everything? Well, I'm here to tell you that those questions will never be asked. Because on this day, you came to a Monsanto march and became inspired to change the world. And that's the story that you can tell them. And I'm telling you that we can make the difference, and we will. To Monsanto, you are just a number, a dollar sign. They have a zero moral compass. But what I see people who care, and people who love, and people who see a bigger picture on what we're doing here today. It took me a while to realize and understand why Monsanto had so much pull in Congress and the Supreme Court. How could they get away with this? Well, I looked to the money and saw how billions of dollars were used to legally bribe our justice system and political figures, not to mention the conflict of interest. I knew right away, instead of choosing one problem over another, that if we can just get rid of the negative influence that money has on our political system, we can start addressing all the really important issues. GMOs, climate change, fracking, education, and countless others. This is not a left or a right issue. This is a citizen's issue. Today I make a stand. Our government has been bought and sold to the highest bidder, and the government is officially representing the corporations and not the people. Congress no longer cares about your opinion or the opinions of their constituents. Corporations only care about their bottom line, and they will do everything to maintain it. They do not care about you, your mother, your father, your siblings. Crony capitalism is amongst us, staring you in the face with a smug look. Are you going to allow corporations to dictate what foods you eat or how many millions of tons of pesticides are sprayed on your food? Are we going to let the entire bee population be systematically destroyed? No, we will not, and we will stand united on these issues. Never underestimate the power of the people. Throughout history, any significant change came from the people and not by their governments. We will march on into the thousands and millions around the world against Monsanto and other corrupt corporations. We are a people of a great nation, and we want all of our voices to be heard, and collectively, we can. We will shake the ground as we march. Our voices will be heard, and corporations will respect us.
Thank you.
What you're doing here today is truly historic, and we will continue to make history every single day. Stand up for your rights as American citizens. The time to act is now. We need to join together from nation to nation and push back what has been suppressed. The time is now. So the last bit of this says, I ask you today, what are we going to do? What is our plan of action? We can protest here every day, all day, for 10 years. But what we really need to do is remove the negative influence that money has in our political system. We will do this by calling for free and fair elections, and we will push our local leaders into supporting a constitutional amendment giving free and fair elections so we can remove the corruption and get the right people into office, where they again will represent the people. Join one of the most progressive groups in the world, and let's start making history today. Contrary to Citizens United and McCutcheon versus the FEC, corporations are not people. Become a part of this most important and epic change. My name is Daniel Salerno, and we are Wolfpack.